Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Reading Without Vocabulary, working through those books that Mr. Gallagher brought me. This book today is called Round Is A Mooncake. Round is a Mooncake, a book about shapes. Thinking about geometry that we were learning about earlier in the year. Round. What shape is round? A circle, right? Or a 3D shape. Sphere, right? Circle or sphere? Zeke, do you want to listen to the story too? Zeke, you want to come join? Maybe he'll join in a little bit. Our book is written by Roseanne Thong, illustrated by Grace Lynn. Ooh, wow, look at the inside cover of our book. It's a very bright red. Beautiful shapes and designs. We're seeing that round shape. Round is a mooncake. Oh, there's a little kitty. Zeke, look, there's a little kitty like you. You want to come up and listen? I'm getting tired. Round is a mooncake. Round is the moon. Round are the lanterns outside of my room. I'm hearing rhyming words. You know how much I love rhyming words. Seeing lots of round. Ooh, I'm seeing round. What did she say that she had? Round is a mooncake. Round is the moon. Round are the lanterns outside of my room. These are all 3D shape. Well, they're 2D on our paper because we can't pick it up. But if you were inside the book, they would all be 3D shapes because we know the moon is a 3D shape. The lanterns are a 3D shape. There's Zeke. Zeke, there's a kitty in this story too. Round is a pebble that I found, a bowl of goldfish that makes no sound. Ooh, round and sound. Do you hear that, Zeke? Round and sound. Round are the rice bowls in our house. Round are the eyes of my curious house and mouse. Right. Rhyming words. Round is a ball that spins and twirls, and the happy face of boys and girls, right? Twirls and girls. Round are cups of jasmine tea at a table beneath a tree. What other round things do you see? What are some round things that you are seeing in this picture? Yeah, I'm seeing some round designs on her shirt. Ooh, this kitty's collar is round. Their eyes are all round. There's lots of round things in this picture. I like this picture because it stretches across the whole page. I think most of the pictures have been stretching across the whole page. That's nice because it means it's a big picture that we can see with lots of details. Square is a checkerboard in the park. Square is my name, Chops Inky Mark. So now we're looking for objects that are square in shape. How many sides does a square have? Do you remember? All the way back to geometry? You got it. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sides. Okay, so we're looking for 4-sided shapes, squares. There's her name stamp. She's using a stamp to stamp her name. Oh, and there's the square checkerboard in the park. Square are tofu and radish cakes. Square are the sweets the bakery makes. Those yummy treats. Oh, we see squares and circles, but the circles have little squares inside. Do you see? There's a circle. The tart, I believe. Yeah, I think maybe this is well, there's the tofu here, so maybe this is some sort of cookie, and then the inside there's a square little fruit, maybe. Square is the box that pizza comes in, and dim sum made by Miss Chen. Yum. Dim sum sounds really good right now. Looks like they're having a very nice family gathering together to eat their pizza and dim sum. Square is the basket where kittens sleep. Zeke, did you hear that? There's kittens just like you. Look at the kittens. He's falling asleep. Square is a box for secrets keep. Keep. You see the kittens. And there's her box. Ooh, what else are you seeing that's square? Right, the floor tiles. Ooh. There's lots of squares. I'm seeing a pattern. Black, white, white, black, black, white, white, black. Square is a window with a view. Square is my room and my family's house too. Ooh, there's lots of squares in that house. I can name more square things. Can you? Can you think of one square thing in your head right now? Think of one square thing. Do you have an idea? Listen, whisper, tell somebody. Tell me, what square things are you thinking of right now? Oh, there's lots of ideas. Ooh, lots of squares. The one that I'm thinking of right now is the book we're reading. The actual book makes a square. Ooh, I wonder do you have a guess at what our next shape is going to be that we're learning about or that we're looking and searching for with our eyes? Good ideas. Rectangle. Rectangles are inking stones, paintbrush racks, and mobile phones. That's the inking stone, maybe right here. And paintbrush rack is also rectangular. And the mobile phone that her dad is holding. All 3D shapes, but 2D when we're looking at them on the paper. Popo's favorite Chinese lace, a very special pencil case. Ooh, her earrings are also rectangular. Rectangles are sacks of rice and abacus to tell the price. An abacus is a math tool. Math tool is an abacus. And there's the rice sack. Yum, I love rice. A puppet stage and homemade tickets. Rectangles are home for crickets. Oh, look at her little cricket home. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 crickets. If you look up close, she has 4 crickets in her cricket home. Lucky money on a tree, envelopes for you and me. Rectangles are books for fun, a bed to sleep in when day is done. Can you name another rectangle? I see one that is in this picture right now. Ooh, I see 2. Ooh, I see 3. Do you see some rectangles in this picture? Right. I see the rectangle of the books that she was talking about. It also looks like this picture up here might be a rectangle. We can't see the whole thing, just the bottom, but I bet if you add the top, it might be a rectangle too. See, the pillow looks like a rectangle, and maybe the window too. There's lots of, ooh, and maybe the floor too. If you had a bird's eye view or you thought from a different perspective, thinking all the way back to Miss Schellenberger's Crafternoon project in December, looking down, a new perspective. If we look down at the floor, it might be a big rectangle. Oh, and there we go. There's the end. The end of our book has some shapes that were found in the book and explains, like, an abacus is a traditional Chinese calculator that uses beads to add, subtract, multiply, and divide. Oh, we've been learning about this in math. We use our counters, like our pennies, to help us. And this abacus is another way to help with counting and adding, subtracting, multiplying, and dividing, right? Crickets. Oh, learning about crickets. Crickets kept as pets for good luck. Dim sum. We learned about dim sum. I think that was in our square section, learning about squares. Small steamed or fried treats. The word means a little heart in Chinese. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that about the word dim sum. Goldfish. Oh, we saw goldfish at the beginning of the book. Goldfish symbolize wealth and chase away evil spirits. This is so interesting. I'm loving the information in the back of this book about Chinese culture. What else do we have? Inking stones. Flat stone trays for grinding ink for Chinese paintings and writing. Ooh. Did not know that they used stones for that. Lions. I don't remember. Do you remember lions in our book? There might have been a lion and I missed it. Lions guard buildings from evil spirits. They often have a stone ball in their mouths that children spin for good luck. Learning so many new things. I love that idea. Oh, lucky monkey. Red envelopes filled with new dollar bills given during the Lunar New Year are hung from the tree branches for good luck. Mooncakes. Mooncakes are round cakes with sweet fillings eaten during the Mid-Autumn Festival. Ooh, that sounds really yummy. I've never had a mooncake before, but I would love to try one. Name chops. Wood or stone stamps carved with a person's Chinese name. We saw that, I think, during this, when we were learning about square, I think. We're learning about squares. And our last one, paintbrush racks for hanging special brushes used in Chinese writing and painting. I loved this information at the end of the book. Sometimes you miss the important things that authors write at the end because you just see the end of the story and you think, okay, I'm all done. But sometimes if you turn all the way to the end, you find special things that you wouldn't necessarily think to read if you didn't look all the way till the end of the book. And there's a little bit more information about the book and the author at the end. Okay, everyone, thanks for listening. Really love this book. I might have to add this to my collection in my classroom for next year. Okay, I'll see you later. And if this is my last video with you, have a fabulous weekend. Bye, everyone.